The purpose of assignment 2.3 is to work with the if statement. So in this assignment, we're going to do some comparisons and see if they are true or if they're false. So the first thing we ask you to do is to define 4 numeric variables. We don't care what the values are, but we want you to define 4 numeric variables. Not make them a list, just individual variables. And then you're going to take the first 2 variables that you define and you're going to add them together. And you're going to take the last 2 variables that you define and you're going to multiply those together. So each person's results may be different depending on what variables they select. So then you're going to compare the sum of the first 2 variables, and are they greater than the product of the last 2 variables? If they are, you're going to print successful, and you're basically done at that point. So if that wasn't true, you're going to drop down to the else if statement. And in the else if statement, we're going to say, is variable 2 equal to the sum of 1, 3, and 4? If that is true, you're going to print minor error. So if the first item had been true, you'll never get here. If the first item was false, then you're going to come to the else if statement. You're going to do this comparison. If it is true, you're going to print minor error. If it's not true, you're going to drop down to the else statement here. And in the else statement, you're going to print this program gave a null result. And then to make sure that everybody, all the different paths that we had, gets back to the same area, we're going to print done, just to show that we have gotten back to the same point. No matter if you were successful at the first if statement, you were successful at the else if statement, or neither of those were true and you just had to go to the else statement. So it doesn't matter which path you go on, they should all come back to the same point, not 3 separate points, but to the same point, and print done to show that you've completed all the work.